Hello. Hi, hello. It's me. I wonder why you're taking so long. Hmm. Dropping stuff. Let me get ready. How is your day? It's me. It's me. Oh, Echo's gonna come sit with us. You gonna come sit with us, Eki? While we play Ace Attorney? Is that what you're gonna do? She's been very cuddly with me today. So, she might. Luna! Hello, esposa mía. I mean, I do have a whole ass button for that, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, ¿cómo estás, cariño? A funeral song? You just woke up. Babe. Christ. What time did you go to bed? Oh, God. You woke up at 8 p.m. Incredible. I love that everyone was waking up at 8 p.m. Good question. Querida, please tell me that you have been sleeping. I know it's 8 p.m. for you. It's 9 p.m. for me. That's not that's not enough. You realize that, right? Like, we need you to be sleeping more. Echo is curled up on the corner of the bed. I turned the electric blanket on because it's cold as fuck. So, you know, she's like capitalizing upon the heat, which on one hand, good. On the other hand, I was hoping she would come sit on like my little legs behind the laptop. What are you about to do? What are you about to do? Because I was about to start transitioning over to Ace Attorney. I love her so much. I love her so much. Y'all, I cannot begin to explain how much I love my cat. You know that I have a whole section on like the throne wish list just for like Echo stuff? Like there's a whole section in the event that someone wants to spoil my baby girl. She's so small. She makes the cutest little meows. I love her. She's so good. She's been shedding so much. Like, I'm like, this is half of your fucking body weight and hair on the floor. I vacuum like every day. Every day. And every day when I wake up, there's like just a tuft of cat residue, if you will, that is the size of half of her head. And I'm like, I brush you. You groom 90% of the time that you're awake. Where are these coming from? Like, how? How is there this much hair? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it. A part of me wonders if the reason it's so bad this year is because we didn't get her hair cut this summer. The other part of me wonders if it's like thermal triggered. And so like because the weather has been hot and cold on and off over and over again, they're like she started growing in her winter coat and then she shed it for a summer coat and then she started growing in a winter coat again. Because we had those hot flashes when it should have been cool. I don't know. I prefer getting her hair trimmed every summer though. But it's so cool down here all the time that I was like, she should be okay. It's a little harder to maintain though. Poor baby. You spend so much time grooming just for it to all fall out. Anyway, you're a bastard. You're a rat bastard for putting me on to my cat when I was about to switch to the game. Okay. Game. Alright. There we go. Okay. We ready for this shit? Yeah, huh? Okay, so we're actually on our first day of court, right? This is the first day. Okay. I just ate and I tried to sleep, but Echo decided to attack me, so I didn't end up getting to take a nap. So I'm probably going to be kind of yawny. Sorry. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Our edgy boy. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Our spiky boy. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call as first witness. Can I just say that, like, the wording that they use very specifically would not hold up in a court of law, because you can't make claims of it's impossible or it's guaranteed, because nothing really can be like fully proven one way or the other. It's kind of like scientific theory and shit, where it's like you can only strengthen your case or null it, but you can't actually like prove beyond a doubt that this is exactly how this thing works. Yeah, I know, the leading drives me insane. And I'm just like, I mean, it's all fucking hearsay. Like, all of it's hearsay, and none of it's like, oh man. sure that there are probably like actual lawyers who've done like think pieces or reactions to the Ace Attorney series, and I'm sure they've got a lot to say on it, because none of this is how law actually works. None of it. Also, evidence is supposed to be submitted prior to court. Both sides are supposed to have access to everything. And if you try and submit evidence during court that hasn't been like processed prior by the system, it will be tossed out as like unviable evidence. Like, you have to register everything that you use in a court case before the case is tried. I think I know a little bit too much about law for me to not like be annoyed by these things in the game, and like I get that they're game mechanics, but also it's like in the first episode, like at the first case where it's like, oh, that's an outdated autopsy report, I just so happen to have this. Or like suddenly being like, oh no, I have a new witness. Oh, I already knew that I knew about. I did know he was there. I just didn't think it was worth bothering him. And it's like, no, that's not how this works. Anyway. Oh, this fucking... The detective would not be a witness. He's not a witness to anything. He didn't witness shit. You have no witnesses. The closest thing you have to a witness is fucking Oldbag, and she didn't see shit. Oh, it irks me. Yes. Court is so drawn out and for no reason. Okay. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security gate, there is a security station. There is a gate. See? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? No. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. The samurai spear was added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Here she is. Will the witness declare her name? That's crazy. I mean, yeah, that is medical malpractice. So, I get why. Look, I'm not going to get into court cases and how long they take and how bullshit they can be, because I've got stories. But they are IRL stories involving my family, so a little bit too much reality, I think. But that's horrible, and I'm so sorry, Dest. Will the witness declare her name? Why aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Edgeworth is not having it. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name, so you... What's that? You know, for once, Edgeworth. I mean, I don't know if you guys could read that. Her last name's Oldbag, right? And so she was like talking about how she was bullied as a kid because people made fun of her for her last name. And then there was this guy that she liked in like junior high who was the, what did it say, chess captain or something? Or a sports ball captain of some kind. I mean, he called her Oldbag and she started crying about it because she had a crush on him, and then he cuts her off. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, yeah, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you? You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. The fact that nobody here is, like, willing to entertain this old hag for even a minute is fucking hilarious. Sorry, trying to crack my neck. Oldbag. Yes. Yes, her name is literally Oldbag. Sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. It was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio. So, I already know where I need to go to cross-examine her. Right. Because it's the... How do you know it was him? Because the picture that you have of him allegedly is just a person in a costume. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. But I do want to press her on her errands. What kind of errands? Well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. Not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Maya, please. This is not the time to be a fangirl. Someone was murdered. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. This girl... Hold it. So you saw him. I'll say it again, it was him. Okay. And then... Present. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this, exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder? True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Huh? I know that! I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. Ooh. Having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Even Edgeworth is surprised. Incredible. He's like, wait. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. See, this is another thing where I'm just like, you would be held in contempt of court. You'd be held in contempt of court. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Oh, I do love seeing Edgeworth, like, absolutely befuddled. Let's hear about your proof, then. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? No. So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Hold on. Whippersnapper. I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. I think I'm said. Okay, I'm not pressing the buttons here. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so a cobbler is a baked dessert that is made with fruit. And what you do is you put fruit, you get like a cast iron skillet or like a baking dish, and you fill like the bottom of it with fruit. And then you cover that fruit with like a really runny biscuit batter, and you like just pour it on top, or if it's thick enough, you scoop it up on top, so that it looks like cobblestones, hence the word cobbler. And then you can like put fruit on top and make it look all pretty and shit. But it's like fruit and sugar, just a little bit of it, enough for it to like start like releasing the juices out of the fruit. And then your biscuit dough on top, baked for like 30 minutes. And when you cut into it, when you like scoop into it, you've got like super flaky, delicious, sweet biscuit dough that's soaking up all of the fruit juice and sugar and, well, the fruit that's at the bottom in it. And it is steamy, delicious, gooey, crumbly, soft, flaky perfection in a bite. It is good cobbler fucks. And it's so easy to make. Like, it takes no time at all to throw a cobbler together. I could bake a cobbler in 30 minutes. Well, I guess more like 40, because it takes 30 minutes to bake. You obviously have never had good food. Unsurprising given that you're British. I think Edgeworth is at his match. That morning during the rehearsal, I saw Power trip and fall. He broke one of the props. Apparently, was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained. Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Just a nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot is okay. Are you absolutely sure? So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me? Whippersnapper. I'm not even gonna, like, entertain you with an answer for that, Des. You know exactly what I fucking mean. Hold up. What did he break? He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. Okay, he broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Okay. I don't want to, I feel like I need to present that. I don't see... I need you to never slander me like that ever again. I can assure you that of all of the things I could be jealous of you for, your food is never one of them. Not once. Not even a little bit. Okay, so... Hold on. Alright, I need to do this again. I think. Hold on. Still, you can't look at this and say this is Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai would have laughed, so Power sprained his ankle. I helped him make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. Uh-huh. Do I need to present this? You're on... Nope. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Broke one of the props. Well, there's one thing that bothers me. Where's the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. It is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure? Object. Hold right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Your condescending ass makes me so mad. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? I need to ask twice. She's such a fucking... Okay. The time before Hammer's death was 2:30, true? The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes. Hold it. Are you absolutely sure? Quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. You're sure? Are you sure? Witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Old one sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. So, do I need to... Oh, wait. Yeah, I already did that one. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... Old windbag... Okay. Yeah, I already did that. Dragon leg. What if they had already been... I don't think that's... Yeah, I didn't. What am I missing? I'm not seeing what I need to do. I already pressed all of these, right? What about before you got to the guard station? Before 1 o'clock? Yes, everyone was there. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. I didn't mean to press that, fuck. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Because we already did this, yes. And I already asked him, like, how do you know that? And it's Gumshoe. The answer is Gumshoe. What the fuck am I missing? Hydration check, hello! Thank you for head pats. How we doing, baby? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm missing here. Because you just ran through, there's only 3 things for me to check here. And these aren't working. So I'm like, what am I missing? What am I not doing that I'm supposed to be doing? We're trying to figure it out. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, by the way, to those of you who celebrate. I hope everyone ate lots of delicious food and enjoyed themselves, and that it was a stress-free holiday. What am I not putting together? I'm like racking my brain through this, trying to think of like what the fuck I'm not doing. No, we did that already. No, we did that already too. I don't want to keep fucking it up and like ruining my damage. I'm getting annoyed with myself because I feel like I should be figuring this out. Like it should be obvious. But I just keep getting back to the end and it's not right. Okay, yeah. Yes, and then we have this. Wait a minute, photo number 2. Fuck, is this it? That's it! Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day, yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Huh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. I mean, yes. We're like the same age. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag. Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. You know, Maya, you and me both, babe. You and me both. Wait, isn't Maya like 17? You're too young to be a babe. You're a baby. Baby. Every day after punishment, yeah. And what was that thing? Who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate had been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. I know for getting vital information this time. October 18th, to the lobby. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. You know, that's not your job, right? Like, you're just supposed to get them to stop looking at your guy, but that doesn't mean that you pin the blame on someone else. Phoenix Wright is a terrible defense attorney, but a fantastic prosecutor. Like, the only reason he's a halfway okay defense attorney is because he's a good prosecutor. He went into the wrong line of business. He should be doing Edgeworth's job. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Yeah. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Alright, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. It's okay, baby. Why does he kind of... Do you guys know, like, those little, like, monkeys? His hair reminds me of, like, those really small little, like, golden-maned monkeys. That's what his hair reminds me of. Does anybody know what the fuck I'm talking about? I hope someone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Meow. Also, I just noticed the picture in the background. What the fuck is that? Are those just bodies lined up? Like, what am I looking at? Okay. I'm done trying to figure out what the fuck that picture is. Ow, my little ear. My ears hurt. I don't know why my ears hurt, but they do. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts. The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who have committed this crime. Order? Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes were high enough. So who was this person? The security lady. I'm wanting to say her because they don't like her. We'll do the security lady, I think. What's the security lady? Wendy Oldbag. Oh? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. I don't actually think it was her. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Order? Order? Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal a steel samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes II, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? He has no love for this woman. Oh, that's so fucking funny. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Oh, I love him. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Itchy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, that's funny. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright. The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that the boy could not have committed this murder. Well, I mean, the picture shows him with the murder weapon. I mean... Oh yeah, I mean the card key too. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Mr. Windy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. The prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait a second! I'm not gonna just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking! Oh great, stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk. Maya, you are hitting today. These are all grand slams. Miss Oldbag, what is all this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. She should be arrested for contempt of court. She should not be going home after this. Okay, Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend that they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. I've never seen him, like, so abso-fucking-lutely ready for a cross-examination, you know? Comparatively to, like, last episode with, the guy who pissed me off. Red, White, whatever the fuck his name was. I think that was his name, right? Red, White. Who he was just like, very much so, no, this is a perfect argument. There's no need to cross-examine. Here he's like, get this bitch. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, so they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But you're going to go accusing me and letting them get scot-free, so... Hold it. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? In the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There's a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head has fallen over. That's supposed to be a monkey? What did they do to this poor monkey? Mr. Wright, would you like to continue? Yeah, we'll continue. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Hold on. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about not having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've got... No, we're gonna continue. I want to know everything. They told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios. So they were actually in the studio. Yeah, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Yeah, you should probably get out of bed. But I also like having you here. Them? Who were these people? It was the director and the producer. Okay, so it's the same thing as 2. Okay. Yes, we already saw. Then you should probably get up and, like, eat something, more than likely. Take a break. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. You can't understand. Yeah, I understand, Your Honor. Man is pissed, but he can't. Like, even he can't be like, no, don't do that. You're about to get your second law. I'm going to be the only bastard who has ever ruined your perfect score, and I'm gonna keep ruining it. It's not. It's not my fault that you just had to go up against the main character. Isn't there an Edgeworth series where you get to be him instead of Phoenix? I would love to play that. I'd love to be Edgeworth. Let me be the gloomy boy. This ends the day's proceedings and the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I? Wait, what? That didn't make any sense. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, if we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume, could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't weighing any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Ugh, I'm so uncomfy. Hold on. I forgot that I had Sidral. Let's go. I'm telling you guys, like, if you've never had Sidral Mundet, it's so goddamn good. Like, apple soda goes as hard as you think it's gonna go. Sidral Mundet. Apple soda. Mexican apple soda, specifically. I'm pretty sure this is a Mexican brand. It's so good. It's so good. Here, I'll type it out for you. Sidral Mundet. Yes. Okay. All right. October 18th. The writing co. Yes. It's so good. See the Mundet and the Señorial sangria in the glass bottles. You just can't. Manzanita is incredible, but it's not as common where I live. Like, it's not as easily accessible as Mundet is. You can get Mundet in any grocery store here, but like only like a couple, like, because not even all of the Hispanic stores here, like the oh god, my fucking wrist, hurry. The like local fuck, I just lost the word. Um, the local grocery store, they're not local, they're not grocery stores. Incredible. I love that. Uh, what the fuck? What do we call them? What the fuck is the word? I've completely lost the word. El mercado de carnicería. Fuck me, Christ. That took me entirely too long. Anyway, there's only a few of them that are going to carry manzanita. Like, I think I've only ever found it twice. What did they? This is no time for relaxing, Nick. You think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about today in today's trial. What do you mean, sure? The fuck kind of response was that? What do you mean, sure? Yeah, I know it's top tier. God, not. I think so. You know how they tend to have the chicharrones carnudos that like you can get hot and like fresh right there. There's one in a not too close or not too far. Like it's a decent drive, like probably 30 minutes without traffic to get over there. And they have like the best chicharrones. Um, and they carry manzanita. However, they also have some bomb fucking agua frescas, and so like the choice is easy, um, because you will take my agua fresca de maracuya from my dead cold hands. Like I will be in full rigor mortis before you can get that shit away from me. Or piña, fuck, piña's so goddamn good. I don't like horchata. I don't like horchata. Heineka? Heineka I can fuck up. I know. It's okay. It's okay. You know why? Because that just means I can give you all the horchata. All the horchata. That's what it means to be married. I will give you the stuff that you love that I don't like. I'll get it just for you. All right, I gotta stop talking about food because I get too excited about it. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we gonna do? What are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Are you sure about that? The computer that runs the security cameras, huh? Look like it's been turned off for the day. Okay. Alright, outside Studio 1. Hey, Nick. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. I wouldn't be surprised. He did absolutely kerfuck himself. So I guess it isn't really his fault because she was withholding information. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? Yes, it was like 30 seconds ago in game. It's down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Outside Studio 2. October 18. Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2? Thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, that's a trailer? That's a trailer? The fuck kind of trailer looks like that? Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. There's some flowers here. Oh, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, I know. There's a bent... You're not talking about the bent one right here? Like, that's bent. Is that not important to you? These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Alright, slide. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They're kept in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Because it's all I have. The fuck is that? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They might just not clean it very much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. So they ate T-bone steak too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. She's got a point. I had steak for dinner tonight. Very pleased about it. I always feel better after eating steaks. Though I also feel better after eating kale. Or spinach. Or literally anything high in iron. Anemic gang, let's go! But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Okay. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. To look in the windows. I thought my wife was going to go eat. I hope she's eating at least. Searching for food. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. Nick. Luna promised me she wouldn't do it again. My wife wouldn't lie to me, right? Yeah, you did. Sober, too, on top of that. That's crazy. It's in a VOD, if you really want me to go pull it up. Mm-hmm. Would you... Exactly. See? That's my wife. Sorry, I'm getting bothered. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, yes, she did, and I can pull it up. I'll clip it myself if I need to. That's gonna take me a minute, but I will. I'll stop the whole fucking game right now. Don't even tempt me. I'll stop the game right now. We'll just put music on while I go find it to clip it and show you that she promised. That's not the honeybee I wanted, but whatever. Hi, SCP. Happy Thanksgiving. Not her. You're good. Nunca me dijo mentiras. I know, baby. It's not because I don't believe you. And it's not because I don't think that you're gonna, like, go back on your promise. Because I believe you. That's what our marriage is built on. Trust and love. It's so death could shut her whore mouth. Don't worry. I think that might be a cultural thing. Don't worry about it. Tokuman, Tokuman, Tokuman. We're so back. I'm so glad I have fucking apple soda. You don't understand. And the sweet, sweet joy of being able to prove Dest wrong is going to make this so much sweeter. I have this on at like double speed. Oh, you know you're such an asshole. I just wanted you to go find proof. You're such a dick. I'm gonna do it. Like, I wiggle around so much. I, God, fuck face is back on my screen. Oh, his name's. So I was right. It was Red White. Gotta go find them. Gotta go find it. Was it while I was sick? It might have been while I was sick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Love you. Even when you're an asshole to me. Okay, that's not biggest T. He's crazy. Though it says tehe. Mm-hmm. Oh no, see, she and I both do. But it's fine because I'll find the proof anyway, so that if anybody ever goes, no, Luna didn't say that, uh, I'll be like, hello, may I direct you to the clip? I'm on my feet, reach that corridor. Meow. Are we excited and ready for next week? Because I am. I'm also, like very nervous about it. And I'm waiting on some stuff from some people to put everything out and get it all finished up. But it's fine. Which thing? Your thing? You're the one who offered it, babe. The fuck you mean? Just watching them, but they'll be out soon. Oh, it's such a shame. Is it? Did you put that in the thing? Yo soy para ti. Mi vida, mi corazón, mi razón, mi razón. Okay, it may not be in the sickly one. No, it might actually have been here. Okay. Okay, you did that then, which means it's gonna be further down. Got it. Okay. As long as it's set up. Have I added another one today for something? I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was. You stopped your Minecrafting. It's crazy. You know what else is crazy? Nobody's requesting songs. Mm, no. Dun, dun, inside out. It would have been for 175, I think. Hiccups. Okay. I should know. Um, earlier, like a few days ago, I think I added it when you and I were on that long ass phone call. Because it's the same. Like, I'm willing to do that. I should probably actually limit that. I also added one for. I think you already know the one I'm talking about. The 50, I think, is what it was. I'm very excited for a lot of these. Hmm. Hold on. I feel better. I should know better. Nah, you should mark me with a red letter. Me on second chances. Don't give me in the ashes. I feel strange. I feel strange. I feel strange. Yes. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. Um, Yeah, the one that you were talking about a while back, I'm like setting that whole thing up. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's, I'm sure it is, but I wanted to add like more things so that you had like more stuff to do besides just chittering, you know? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, don't let me forget that, please. 'Cause I will forget that. I will absolutely forget that. But yes, that would be appreciated. If you have like any kind of ideas for it, honestly, just in general. I should know better. I should know better. Like you should mock me with the red letter. Shame on me for second chances. I won't forget this. I won't forget this. Ay, qué mierda. Okay. Close. There we go. The fuck is that song called? It's stuck in my head. Yep, okay. Okay. You're distracting me from trying to find my proof. Damn it, Des. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for next week because we have a lot going on. 6 straight days of y'all seeing my face, and not just mine. We have special guests that'll be playing with us. And an open voice chat for just chatting when we go on. Bloomy, how are you, my precious daffodil, the most lovely rose in the garden? Thank you for head pats. I am alive, you know, after the shit show that was my Thanksgiving yesterday. Uh, we're here. We were playing Ace Attorney, but then I was challenged. So now we are no longer playing Ace Attorney while I look for when Luna promised me to never redeem the our redeem again. Um, that doesn't feel right. Or don't. You don't have to. I'd prefer it if you didn't, personally. Uh, Unfortunately alive. Ooh, yeah. That is true because there's only so many IRL letters that I'm going to do. Those are a limited time redeem. Because I will send it anywhere. Limited time. Yeah. Once the 10th letter is redeemed, that's it. I'm not sending those out anymore. Luna! Okay. That makes you number 2 on our IRL letters. I will need a place to send that to, and you can send that to me in Discord. Doesn't matter what, as long as it's an address. Yeah. Our first letter went out to Pocky. So our second letter will go out to Luna. And that's a handmade, handwritten letter. I already know what I'm doing for your letter design. I'm very excited for it. I already know. Because I theme them to whoever redeems it. And then you get, of course, an actual letter written inside. He is at Thanksgiving with his family and was also wine drunk the last time I talked to him. So Pocky's not here to tell you about the letter and whether or not it's, worth your 10,000 points. But when he got it, he was very excited and he was very happy about it. So, yeah, it's a limited time thing. Some fun features of your limited time letter will be a wax seal stamp. Oh, I need to do a different one in green now for you. The letter, obviously. Cute little designs. Me absolutely glazing you like you're a goddamn hot cross bun. It's sprayed down lightly, not like overwhelmingly, lightly sprayed with one of my favorite perfumes. So it also smells like me. And I will send you a little gift inside of it as well. The little gift varies. Not everyone gets the same thing. So, it does. When I was making Pocky's card, I was nose blind to it, and I had been using super glue to like put the different elements of the card on there. And then my little sibling like came and was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And went like, "That smells weird," and I almost died because I was like, I didn't think about the way it smells. Fuck, it smells like super glue. And so I was like frantic. I'm like, what can I possibly use to make this not smell like super glue anymore? Because I don't want to send this card and you're like hit with the fumes of craft supplies. And I was like, wait, perfume. My perfume is pretty strong because it's like a nicer quality perfume. And I was like, it only needs like one spray, like one spritz. And it still smelled nice when he got it. So, you know, it worked. He didn't smell super glue. So we have that at least. Okay, I don't think it's this one. Ay, mierda. Okay. Which means it's the longer one. Go here. I put a lot of love into my cards, to put it lightly. Oh, I'm excited to start working on your card. I'm excited. So, I guess now we just need to see who gets the next one after Luna. Mm-hmm. Dest is probably going to be the third one. And now that Bloomy knows. Well, who knows? Because Senko has enough points to get like 2 cards last I checked. Well, not that I checked. He told me. But he's like, "Oh, I don't want you to have to pay the shipping, like the postage to send a card to Germany." And I'm like, "You said you wanted the card, just redeem it." No, don't spend your points on multiple. Like, I'll send you cards after you've redeemed one. Like, if I know your birthday, I'm sending you a birthday card. That's just how it is. Whether you want it or not, I'm sending you a birthday card. So, like, you, Luna, I'm sending you a birthday card. I don't think Pocky's here, so he doesn't know. But I'm sending him a birthday card. It'll be fine. Yes, baby. It's in my fucking calendar. Can't believe you forgot you told me. I also have it on Discord. Because I was like, I am not forgetting. Well, that's okay, because I won't. It sucks that your birthday's going to be on a Monday, though. It'll be fine. But hopefully, your card will get to you before. Oh, shit. It generally takes me about a week to finish making your card from start to finish and then having it posted. And then it takes like a week and a half to 2 weeks if I'm basing it off of, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. If I'm basing it off of how long it took for Pocky to get his, and he's on the other side of the country. So, and I mean, Texas and California are both on the opposite side of fucking the US from me. So, do 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 do. I don't know why it's embarrassing to type out. It's okay, esposa mía. I wonder if that'll play. It will. I'm begging you guys to put like songs on, by the way. Like, I cannot be the only one. I don't want to put you guys through my music taste because we will be all over the fucking place. Why? You never hold back. Right? I'm so lucky. My wife. Bloomy, that's my wife. I'm glad. Meow. Mm. But what if we just put on Ethel Kane? Incredible. I'm very good at birthdays, surprisingly. Um, because I'm not generally good with dates. Well, that's not true. I'm good at important dates in my like personal life, but I'm not good at like history and stuff. That's also not true. I just don't care enough to remember. If I cared, I would remember. But birthdays are like the one thing that I will always remember if you tell me. But I also put it in my calendar in the event that my ADHD goes brr and I forget what day it is. As in, like, I lose track of time, you know? So, like, I can rattle off birthdays of everyone I know IRL. without thinking about it. But like people I don't know very well or that I dislike actively, that shit's in one ear and out the other. And I'm like, that's nice. Oh fuck. Why don't you guys ever remind me to change my goddess forsaken bullshit? Uh we're not playing Phoenix right anymore. We just had your birthday a couple weeks ago, didn't we? Like, didn't we just have your birthday? Hold on, let me do this before I forget. Just chittering. Not just dance. You go exclamation point. Songs. URL. Or the title of your song. Without the space. Don't put a space between the exclamation point and songs. Okay. Back to how long was I going for? Almost 6 hours on this one. Lovely. At 2.5 or 2 times speed. Oh, yeah, I did. My bad. I'm a dumbass. I can just copy that if you want me to. I'm getting distracted chittering at you guys. I'm gonna find the fucking thing later, Dust, because I'm being a bad streamer and not paying attention to you guys. And I feel bad because I want to pay attention to you guys. I like talking to you. I move so much. Anyway. Anyway, you asked what your birthday was. Isn't it like November 3rd? Right? That's right, right? Like, I don't want to check my calendar. I wanted to know, and I'm like, what was it? What the fuck was it? Which is crazy because that was my grandfather's birthday. You know whose birthday I don't know yet, though? And whose birthday I should know? Bloomy. Bloomy. Maybe you want to tell me what your birthday is? Well, that's only going to happen if I have your address, right? Which, like, you have to give me your address. But it does give me a chance to love on you. You know, it's me. I just wanna love on everyone. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, you're also welcome to just wait until you get the letter. Like the letter redeem. Like that's perfectly valid and fine. Nyong. Okay. I will say though, We're also going to be doing, and consider this, I guess, like a teaser. I'm going to be putting this out as soon as Nia gets home and can send me a transparent PNG of her model. And Epi. I need one from Epi too. But one of the incentives that you can choose for donation rewards during the charity stream is a holiday card. It's a holiday themed card specifically, and you choose which holiday you're celebrating. So it's not just a Christmas card. You know, you could be celebrating Yule or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever the hell you might be celebrating. And I will make a card for it. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited just in general because I get to spend lots of time with y'all. But I'm very excited for the rewards that we have set up. Hi, baby. How we doing? I know. Thank you. Drinking my water. I need you, Luna, specifically. I need you to either pace yourself or hold back for just a little bit. Just if you come in and you drop $100 like off rip, we're going to hit like half of our milestones in one go. And that's going to screw us. Let us hit a couple things first. Like they're relatively low numbers. Just hold back a little bit. I'm begging. Thank you, cariño. Gracias, esposa mía. Mi vida. Mi amor. Look, there's a reason why I'm asking it. I wouldn't ask it if, like, it wouldn't be an actual issue. Because Dest and I sat there for how long again? Trying to, like, figure out how to Luna-proof the charity stream. Yeah, right. See, and, like, that was the thing, is, like... And then it feels like we're punishing you. And I don't like that because I don't want you to feel punished. And I don't want to feel like I'm punishing you for your overt generosity, right? But it's like if we hit all these milestones, the easier, smaller numbers to hit, then I'm worried that people will feel like, oh, well, then what's the point because it's already been done. See, the thing is that I didn't want to be too ambitious, and I don't want to just assume that people are going to, like, drop money onto the stream and into the charity event, because not everybody can. Most people, I would argue, can't. Yes, my love. What can I do for you? I know. Look, I am worried about my birthday. I am like, what is the wife going to do? Because I can only imagine. But it's specifically because of your shit. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's a better way of phrasing it, I think. That, like, it becomes a lot more intimidating if the numbers start off at fucking 100, you know? And then it also feels like we're taking advantage of the fact that you're willing to even put down 100 at all, which makes me feel gross. Because, like, I don't expect it from you, right? I mean, it is generosity and competitiveness, obviously. You've already made that very clear that you want to be number one. Um, but it's generosity that encourages people to donate. And I yours, my love. But that doesn't mean that you need to bleed yourself dry, you know? Besides, my birthday is like a month. We love blushy Luna. That's, I think, one of the best flavors of Luna. Blushy Luna. You're just like, ah, yes, this hits. This slaps. This is a good look on you. But yeah, we're excited. I know not everybody is on Twitter, but I did put up the schedule for the week on Twitter. So if you wanted to look at that and see what we have planned for the week, that's where to go. And I'm gonna put out the list, and I also have a cute little thing. It got I think, and that was just one conversation because we've had multiple conversations trying to brainstorm around you already pledging $100. Because, like, when you said that, I was like, oh, fuck. 100 was the goal. What the fuck? What do I do now? So we've had to, like, come up with quite a few more things. And even now, I'm still like, do we need more of them? But I can't think of anything else that's at the very least feasible. Like, y'all, when it comes time for my birthday stream, I'm so fucked. Like, I'm so cooked. Literally, like, because I'm like, what's a fair value to put for this thing, right? And then it's just like, I can't think of anything that's worth, like, 150, $200. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything above two. We got to 200. That's where we got to. We got to 200. I can't think of anything for like a 300 or a 400 at all. Like, that's so much money, right? So, like, the idea that, like, we would raise the fact that we're projecting ourselves to even hit 200 is crazy to me. Because we are a very, like, we're still a small community, right? And, like, obviously with my lovely angels coming in to help promote the stream and collab on these things, we will have a higher reach. And so we're more likely to hit these numbers. But even then, I'm still just like, oh boy, are we actually going to hit that? Yeah, and then there's still the fear that, like, is this good enough? But I've had multiple brains working on this, and, like, nobody could think of anything better. Like, there's a couple on there that I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense for why I have it as high as I do. Like, the top one. I enjoy the chaos you bring. It lets me balance you out. What am I forgetting? It's not. I know it's not. And like, ugh. Yeah, I mean, I guess. And that's the limitations we're working with. Yeah. A part of me wonders if I should switch some things around. Like, for instance, the 125 with the 175. Because the 125 is going to cost a lot more out of these. Actually, I think I'm going to do them. I'm actually going to switch those numbers. Well, that's now 125 instead of 175. But I appreciate that. Um, because I am doing my best and I'm trying to make this worth everyone's while. Because I do care about these things. But even still, it's like, ugh, I don't know. It's just the fear of like not doing enough. Because I look at like what other people are capable of doing or what they've planned to do, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really quite capable of doing that. But I know, I just don't like that I have limits. I don't like it. I know, but not everyone is going to like push as hard, I guess is the word I want to use. Bloomy, our baby, the loveliest flower in the garden. Yes. And I'm so glad you can do that. I'm very excited to be doing this with everyone. You're doing great, babe. You're doing great. I might try to delete the white background off of Nia's picture. But I still need one from Eb. Fuck. That's so fair. I need to look at scripts to read with Devin or fanfics. I haven't decided. I need to reach out to fanfic writers and see if they're okay with me reading their stuff on stream. And I need to search the audio roleplay scripts site for stuff to do with Devin. Fuck. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that. You're so good, babe. You're doing great. Bloomy, no, don't be sweet to me. Meow. I'm excited. I know that I'm like nervous babbling and like mildly complaining about it because this has been an ordeal to try and plan. But I'm very excited. Like, this is our first multi day event. It's our first, like, really big event. It's our first charity event. And I'm so proud of our little community. I'm so proud of my angels. And the fact that y'all have been like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do this. Means a lot. So thank you. I need you to understand that you put that up and I thought you were talking to me for a second and I was like, I see. I'm corny as fuck. Got it. I'll shut up. And then I realized you were talking to Bloomy. Cat. Yes, sweetheart. What can I do for you, darling? I know. I have been. I've been in your fucking ear. I also just don't want to overyap. Look, man, when you've been told to shut up as many times as I have, that shit is a little hard to unlearn. What's a good one? Oh no, I don't want to do that. See, I like to listen too, though. Our fave yapper. When the tism's a little too hard. Be nice to my wife, please. Indeed, crazy. Bloomy, that's cute as fuck. Bloomy, that's cute as fuck. Not to me. You're nice to me. I don't think you've ever given me, like, tough love. Though I don't think I've done anything necessarily that would deserve tough love. Hmm. Now, Devin will roast my ass. I'll be minding my own fucking business. He comes in just swinging. Devin, another story. Love him. He's so fucking funny. Did you see the thing he made? Like, I know you did, Zorio, but did y'all see what he did with us? I was dying. I was laughing so fucking hard. It was like, I can't believe. He put it up on Twitter. It motherfucker's got too much goddamn time on his hands. He needs to be at work more. He has time to make shit like that. I was just like, I can't believe. What got me was the good job nephew was coming out of you. Sorry. Like the fact that he put himself in the nephew role is crazy. He went, I have the strongest crackhead energy. Me. You know, I support him in it though. That was so funny. About that. It's so funny. Name a Mexican food. Doritos. What? Good job, nephew. Good answer, nephew. Huh? So good. It was so good. Oh man. That's so real though, because like if that was an answer I would have like someone gave me, I would have been like, excuse the fuck out of you. What did you just say? Did the Edos get you too hard? Like I would have expected something like fucking quesadillas or tacos or nachos even. Fucking fajitas. Doritos. Look, like I'm baffled. It was just so good. God, I keep thinking about it and I just start laughing again because I'm like, that perfectly sums it up, doesn't it? Confidently incorrect and then somehow also correct. Sati is in my soul. Fajitas were invented in New Mexico. Fun fact. They're not even like actually Mexican. That's a southwestern food. The restaurant that they were invented in needed to come up with a new gimmick, and the sound of sizzling food on a hot, small cast iron pan worked really well in getting people's attention, and it smelled good, which made everybody around them want it. And so they went, I have an idea. So yeah, there's a random here. I'll redeem it myself. I'll redeem it myself. There's your random food fact. Fajitas were invented in New Mexico. I'm about to make you guys just listen to the entire Steam Powered Giraffe discography if nobody puts anything on. Or Southern Gothic. One of the two. Ooh, you know what would be good? Arsonist Lullaby. That was so bad. Why is your song so quiet? Why did you put this back on? Why is it the funeral rites? Like, yeah, but it's also slightly sad. You trying to bring down the vibe? You know, I don't know if I would call this you in song form. It's not bunny vibe enough, you know? Bunny. B. Little rabbit. Mm. Bunny. Yeah. Meow. There we go. We got the pop. We got the pop. You know what song I just. Okay. I'd be surprised if my fellow Southerners don't know the song. I won't be surprised if you don't know the song, Dest. Um, Down to the River to Pray. The song that was in the Oh Brother Where Art Thou movie. The Lotus Eaters, I think, are the ones who sing it. Not the fucking gay cowboy song again. Swear to God, you and the gay cowboy song. Down in the river to studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the story crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. I don't know why this like popped into my head and now it's like stuck in it. Like, don't know why. No, yes, I do. I do know why. I saw like the All Star Chorus sing this. Like that video resurfaced for some reason for me. No idea why. In about that good old way, and who shall wear starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, Father, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear The Roman crowd, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, you guys are going to be spoiled with karaoke's this month, or this upcoming month. So that's going to be a thing. And we're going to have one sober, which is crazy for me. I'm not going to be drunk for one of them. The other one I will still be drunk. Our normal one will be a drunk karaoke. Come on down, oh sinners, let's go down, down in the river to pray. So I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way to show the road been crowded. Good Lord, show me the way. Yeah. Well, if you were trying to put yours in too early or too close to Dest putting hers in, give me a second. I can add it in. You drank too fast. You drank too fast. Oh, bullshit. Dude, you signed up for karaoke. What do you mean? You literally went, oh no, I'm coming to karaoke. Like, the charity. Yeah, of course. The charity one. And you're always there for at least 2 songs for drunk karaoke. At least 2 songs. We all wait for it. Like, we need Soriel singing. At least twice. It sets the vibes. That's okay, babe. You can sing the same 2 songs every single karaoke. I sing a lot of the same songs every karaoke. Like, yalla, let's go. Look, like you have your karaoke songs. That's normal to have like your song for karaoke. Yeah, exactly. It's like, am I good at the songs that I sing? No. Are they songs that I should probably be singing considering that they are far out of my range? No. Am I going to sing them anyway? Excuse me. Yes, I'm going to sing them anyway. Like, duh. Good Luck Babe is too much of a fucking banger for me to not sing during karaoke. Thank you, Snowdrop. Gracias, mi vida. Do it. I'm excited. Song. Nice. I wasn't going to call you out for it because I knew what you meant. You're good, babe. I just got hit with such a horrible craving for like blackberry cheesecake, and I do not have blackberry cheesecake. Truly, I am living in the worst possible reality. I could have all of this and a slice of cheesecake right now. I'm sure blackberries are the ones that were in season most recently. And cheesecake is divine. I love cobbler. Don't get me wrong. Blueberry cobbler is good too. I made so many peach cobblers this summer. I've made more cobblers this summer than I think I have in the rest of my life combined. I was really confused because I'm like, this is in Korean. I get it now. Is it the alphabet? Because you know they changed the alphabet, right? I still can't believe they changed the alphabet. That was very catchy. I enjoyed that a lot, actually. I know. All right, so what's your song that's easier than the alphabet? I believe that's a drink, not a song. I know I was being a shitbag. I was hoping you would be like, shut the fuck up. I know. Was I too deadpan in my delivery of snark? Is that the problem? Damn. That's fair. That's fair. I've got the tism that makes my native dialect sarcasm. I grew up in a very sarcastic house. It was like the only way that I was ever going to be communicated with. So I had to learn quickly. I was a very sassy child. I will say it's a lot harder for me to pick up on it. Um, the less I know people. Mm, you can be, but I wouldn't say that's like your default, you know? I wouldn't, I like, Dest, please. I would say you're snarky as your default instead of sassy. How do I explain snarky? Fuck. Snarky always. No, they're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. So, like, sassy has like an in your face attitude about it, right? Like, sassy is active. Snarky is like, like, you've got a quip for everything, right? But you're not like in people's faces. I don't know how to explain this. I'm not explaining this well. There is a difference. There's a huge difference between snarky and sassy. I would say that people think sassy is cuter. Like, because they have multiple definitions of sassy, right? Because there's like, oh, she's sassy, where it's like she's like sassy is confidence. Oh God, this fucking song. Oh, Pocky says hi to everyone. Ah, Luna, mi corazón, lo siento. This is all best. Okay, I have a better way of explaining sassy versus snarky. Sorry, I've been trying to think of like the best way to say this now this entire time because it's bothering me. So like sassy is like someone who's very confident and like in your face about it. They're very spirited people, right? If someone's sassy. Um and they tend to be pretty sharp, like sarcastic. Um Snark, which is a portmanteau of snide remark, um generally has the connotation of either being very witty or sarcastic. Um, when you're snarky, you've got a comment for everything, whether or not it's like mean or not can change. But it's quick comments. Someone who's snarky is like a little shitbird, but someone who's like very lively and confident is sassy. You're pretty mellow though. And that's my thing. Like I wouldn't consider you sassy because you're too chill. Like you're a chill kind of chaos, right? Luna, mi esposa, my wifey. Now she's sassy because she's very like high spirited and confident, which is why I would label you more snarky than I would sassy because you can put down some kind of shitbird comment on the fly and not struggle with it. I would know. I have talked to you for extended periods of time dealing with exactly that. So I would say you're more snarky. Oh, I got a question. I mean, you don't look, at the very least, you don't seem to struggle with it. You might struggle with it, but you don't come off as struggling with it. Anyway, let me ask my question. Let me ask my question. Dest recently sent me a thing that was like listing out all the different types of dedes. What type of dede would I be? Like, of all the types of daddies. And I do mean all the daddies. Not just, like... Well, there's more than just what's in that reel, right? Also, now I have to go find the fucking reel. Um... Oh, yeah, I got it. I pulled the link. Des, can you find the thing? I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, because I hear noises and I shouldn't hear noises. So as it turns out, the sound I was hearing was the cat trying to climb up the fridge. She's a fucking idiot. It's fine. It's so fucking cold. I came out from underneath my little blanket for just a minute. Just a minute. Legs frozen. Okay. Yep. Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright, we have to pause that so that I can show the thing. That was really good. I'm enjoying that. And we will come back to it. We will come back to it. Give me a second. I have to do this thing. If you want to see the fucking video, I have to do the thing. Yes. Yeah, see? Sarcasm is coming from here. Okay. No. Can I restart it? Hold on. That's a waifu. Sometimes a love stroke waifu is just a harmless daffodil, but then it grows sweet and psychotically low, and that's a yantai. Now, a disturbed yantai is no longer just a yantai. It's a durade, be warned, scary. If she's full on blue,
then it's a shundere, and a small shundere is just a daddy demi. Obviously, there are many, many waifu types, like the emotionless kudere, or a princess complex himidere. Other waifus could be a god complex kamidere, or a perfect yandere, or a teasing erodere. Waifus do things. A waifu blushing a lot is a bodere. Lots of notice me senpai vibes makes a dere, and a waifu that likes to tease is a hyaku sudere. Here are some bonus waifus. This is a holding hands eats protection waifu. This is a headband waifu. This is waifus making blushes. This is a jealous waifu giving you intense glares. This is a waifu where you need to buy a new bed afterwards. You get
I didn't understand the last one, but I don't know the context for that one. So those are examples of deres. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. So, what would you classify me as? Because I don't know. People that know me in real life have told me that I was a kudere, that I was a sundere, that I was a dere dere, that I was a... what was it? Kurodere, I think is what they had said. On account of my wardrobe. But I don't know what I give off here. Damn, y'all are thinking hard about this one. They've got a dere type fandom page, and there is 51 different types of dere. That's crazy. I'm just gonna put the fucking... That's crazy. There's so many types of deres. Did you know that there were like 13 different types of tsundere? I didn't. Dandere for you or dandere for me? Because Desta's saying she's a dandere. You are a different breed from me because I am not math. That's fair. Y'all are fucking wild. What is it with like everyone in my goddamn community being math nerds? Yam's a math nerd. Thank you, Bloomy. Someone on my side. I mean, I'm not going to put down fellow writers regardless of the quality of their work. So, then maybe that's what you should be writing mostly. Yeah. Look, that's understandable. It takes forever to write. I have nothing but the utmost respect for writers who can, like, just pound out thousands upon thousands of words in, like, a month. Hello, Echo. Sweet girl. You see this, right? You saw it. This is not the time to try and lay. No, this is not the time to try and lay down on me. That's so valid, though. The amount of things that I've, like, started and then never went back to because the brain just went, nope, we're done. Okay, so I've made myself sad with my own dere question because now I'm like, I'm a byoki dere. Byoki dere? Byoki dere. At least IRL. That's so real though, Bloomy. That's so real. It's so easy when you're like doing like little drabble or like think pieces. Like that's so much easier. But like when you sit down to like really write, ugh. Phosphorescence. That's so real, Dust. Takes forever. I bow to you and your prowess. I haven't written creatively in over a decade. Like published stories. I still write, but not like that. Eden, take me back to Eden. What about me? What about my writing? You gotta be way more specific with me, babe. Straight plane went down, I'm still messed up. Just like a meat cleaver. Cold cuts, dolls, scalps, people I just don't trust. Think about my friend before you take some of the big stuff. Sounds like family. Oh, it was absolutely cringe. I absolutely needed to improve. Like when I started writing, I was like 9 years old, right? So I had no idea what the fuck I was doing at 9 years old. I just wanted to write stories. I just wanted to write the stories I had in my head. And I role played and I put down whatever the fuck I could think of. And it was trash. It was so trash. Never finished anything. Probably the ADHD. Because, like, the stories would just go on in my head forever with, like, no real clear ending. I love that for you, Bloomy. I love that so much. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, uh, this is kind of like role play. I mean, I still act very much so like my authentic self with y'all. Like, you get like, I guess I would say like a slightly nicer version of me because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Like, I try to be kind as a general rule. And I try to like tone down any kind of negativity or bitterness or anger I might feel because I want this to just be like a more positive, happy place. Considering that my life IRL is not nearly as happy or as kind or forgiving. Um, and like, I don't look like this, right? Thank you. But I don't look like this. I am not as gray, for one. My hair doesn't look the same. I wish it did, though. I actually really like this color. Um, I am decidedly not this skinny. My shoulders are broader. I don't have a collarbone tattoo. And I don't dress like this. So, I also don't have face tattoos. Though I think turning my eyes into semicolons would actually be kind of fun. Also, my eyes are not, pink, red, and blue. I have dichromatic eyes. They call them hazel, but my eye colors don't actually mix. Like there's very clear rings of color. So like my pupil is surrounded by like a light brown, maybe not light, like a medium brown. And then it's like a small circle of brown. And then the majority of the outside of my iris is like a green gray. Depends on what I'm wearing and what the lighting is on if it's more green or more gray. But yeah, this is role play. This is just live action role play, you know? I'm so thirsty. I don't know why. I've been drinking all day. Got you. I will read that in a minute. Or maybe not a minute. Oh, no, maybe a minute because I didn't look at the time until just now, and now I'm like, oh, I gotta go to bed soon. Is anybody gonna put another song on? Can I just say that, like, I hate the fact that I have to stop streams earlier than I used to? Like, no, I'd like to actually continue talking to y'all for another 4 hours, probably. But alas, I have to be getting up for work in 6. Being an adult is the worst. I don't know why they're making me go in to the office either. Like, I'm literally just going to be doing online modules that I could do at home, but they're forcing me to go in. I know, but even still, it's annoying. Like, why? You know? Exactly. But, like, no, they're like, you have to clock in at work on the computer. You can't use the app on your phone. R- Thank you. I'm just like, if I was gonna be allowed to talk to people or anything while I was there, that'd be one thing. But I'm supposed to lock the doors when I get there and not let anybody in because it's going to be literally just me there. And I'm like, then why am I going in? Why can't I just do this at home? It's not like there's even cameras that are inside that would be like recording or monitoring me to make sure that I'm doing my shit. Like, it's just whatever. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. And it annoys me. Annoys the fuck out of me, actually. Well, yeah, they monitor where you clock in from. So, like, I have to clock in from the office computer. Like, they monitor the IP address and if it's done from an app or not, which is so stupid. But here we are. Welcome to the US, baby. I live 30 minutes away and I carpool with my dad. So, no. Like, I would have to be there and wait. I'd like until he gets off. Hey, the third letter. Let's go. That means we have 7 letters left. 7 letters left. Don't forget to send me your address. I will remind you because I will remember this. Ah, fuck. I need a goddamn drink to deal with that. Did y'all know that Bailey's makes strawberries in cream liqueur? And it is exactly as good as it sounds. Holy shit! Okay. What the fuck? All right, we now have 6 letters left. What the fuck? Hold on, I need to. You're good, babe. Hold on, I'm sending you guys the reminder that I need your addresses. All right, one, two, and where are you at? There you are. 3. Got it. I know you do only do head pats and hydration, which I appreciate. I love the head pats and the hydration checks. Cannot believe we've gone months. We had the first letter redeemed last month. Last month? 2 months ago? And then nothing. And now 3 of them at once, which is crazy. Yeah. I have it set as limited, like on Twitch, believe it or not. I don't know why it doesn't tell y'all that it's a limited thing. Let me come in here. Let me come in here. Give me a second. Um that's not it. This just in case I'm in a bigger team. No. Mm. Let me check it, making sure that I've. Mm, hold on. I need to update the amount. Okay. Alrighty. I've updated that, so now I should say that there's 6 letters left. Oh, I actually need to one of those. I can't think of anything that I would do that would be like a bigger redeem at this point in time. To be honest with you, I can't think of anything that I could do that would be worth like a significant number of points. I didn't cancel them, I archived them. That's annoying. Whatever. Um, but yeah. The cat is being very cute. She's being very cute. She's like curling up on herself like a dog does. Like she's doing the circles and then like tucking herself in, and she put her little tail in front of her face. Cutest shit I've ever seen. Fuck it. I'm putting on musicals at this point. Meow. God, I'm gonna be so busy. What if I just brought all of my card making supplies to work? And in my copious amounts of downtime, I just made cards. That's a terrible idea. I'm not gonna do that. But it would be kind of funny to just set up a crafting area in there. I will be bringing my laptop though, and setting that bitch up for games. I just I just upset myself. Okay, we're gonna stop thinking about that now. Y'all really couldn't have waited to redeem these cards until like after the holidays. Damn. I'm gonna have to like stagger your cards out. I need to buy more stamps. Fuck. Oh no no. Yours has to be done first so that I can guarantee it'll get to you in time for your birthday. Because, like I said, it takes me like about a week, I'd say. to like from the beginning of making your card and planning everything out to shipping it took me a week. So, God, we love Ewan McGregor in Moulin Rouge. Like, crazy. Crazy how good he was as Christian in the movie. Like, I can't watch like a musical, like a live action production of Moulin Rouge now because like none of it sounds right. And like they change the way that they sing the song comparatively to how they sang it in the movie. I'm like, it's wrong. So there's just that's a similarly to uh Les Miserables. Most of the movie I'm like, okay, like I can just watch as a musical and it's fine. But whenever it's Enjolras singing, Aaron Tveit absolutely fucking slaughtered that role. Perfect fucking Enjolras, right? And so like anytime I hear anybody that's not him, I'm like, this isn't it. This isn't it. This is wrong. Guys, angels, my darling, precious little babies, my cherubim, my Bene Elohim. I was going to say that I'm getting tired and I have to be up early and I didn't sleep very much last night. So I was going to say good night, but I guess I'll just shut my whore mouth. Thanks. You're absolutely correct. It is a skill issue. It's fine. We will decide on Saturday if we are playing Cult of the Lamb and Baldur's Gate or if we are playing uh Ace Attorney and trying to finish up the episode. We'll decide then. Or if we do neither of those things and do a secret third thing for whatever reason. We'll see. We'll see. I realize that you're saying Ace Attorney now, but come Saturday, we may have a difference in vibes. And besides, you're the one that told me to get off the game tonight. Otherwise, I'd still be playing the game. So, you have no one to blame but yourself for me just yapping at you. Because you went, you won't. And I went, bet. I still have to find it too. I'm like 2 hours into the 6 hour stream. Because I remember it happening during Ace Attorney. And so I'm checking Ace Attorney. And if it didn't happen during Ace Attorney, then I'm gonna have to look at the Isaac stream. So whatever the fuck. It'll be fine. Anyway, good night. If you have YouTube pings on, no, you don't. Because I need to upload shit. Because I forgot to upload shit. It's fine. I forgot. I forgot to do the thing. It's fine. Like, we're so good. We actually need to export it. Anyway, good night. And good night. And good night. And then also good night. I love all of you angels. Be good, sleep well, eat something tasty. You mean the world to me. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Dest, I'll come fight you. On God, I'm making money now. I can get a goddamn passport. I will come out there just to beat your ass. I'll bring my stick. I'll have a weapon. It'll be great. All right. Good night.